Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, everyone, to the first episode of the Staying Alive podcast. I'm Ramon, your host.
And I'm Kendrick, also your host.
Welcome to the first episode, guys. And before we begin, we'd like to give a huge thanks to our sponsor for creating our dope logo and wallpaper. Hit them up if you need anything design related for your business or personal use. Hit their link, Rome Genies Artworks. Chat them for anything design related.
Like their Facebook page in the
Yes.
description somewhere.
Yeah. We finally did it. 2 months of brainstorming and testing and thinking and brainstorming. We finally did it. This is our project, man. This is our quarantine project.
It's not easy. It's not
Yeah,
easy.
it's not easy. It's not easy. We went through a lot of technical difficulties, and well, we still encounter a few technical difficulties. And we'd like shout out to all the people who helped us in the testing. We won't mention you, but you know who you are. If we know you're watching this podcast too, and you're listening to us.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much. So yeah, this is the first episode after 2 months of talking, discussing. The history of this podcast is actually it's spontaneous because we had a long ass phone call, and then the conversation was getting really deep. And then Kendrick here just told me, "You want to start a podcast?" So I was like, "Sure, let's start a podcast." Because I listen to podcasts. What podcast do you listen to?
Ako, personally, The Basement Yard. Actually, yun lang pinaka
Ano
ko
Oh, okay, okay.
na ang haba rin ng pinag-uusapan nila.
Oh,
Pinag-uusapan natin about
oh,
things
yeah, yeah,
deeper.
yeah, yeah.
Pag-isipan ko. Ikaw ba?
Ano lang pre, Jordan Peterson podcast, Joe Rogan. I discovered them at work actually. While I was
Podcast si
see,
Jordan Peterson.
yeah, he has a podcast, Google Podcasts. That's where I listen.
Okay.
How did you get to know podcasting?
Ah, may nakita akong YouTube video na 1 hour.
Yeah, yeah. 1 hour.
Wala siyang nakasulat na podcast or anything.
Yeah,
Naglagay
yeah, yeah.
title ng topic. Tapos
Yeah, yeah.
ako. Then pinanood ko lang. Tapos doon ko na naman na podcast yun.
Hmm. Ako sa work talaga eh. Kasi wala akong ginagawa. Diba ang tagal sa office, nakaupo ka lang. Tapos
Oh,
nagpa-file lang ako, nag-encode. Tapos naisip ko, pakinggan, imbes na kanta, mag-podcast kaya ako. So doon nagsimula yung, ko, sa podcast. It was 2 years ago. And I've been loyal to podcasts since. Because it's just, I don't know, it's more refreshing than listening to songs. You feel me? Sometimes it's nice to hear insights from other people. And just listen to a random conversation.
bago pa ako sa ganito,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
parang nagigets ko nga na parang may insights ka na kukuha sa ibang tao.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So wait, before for anything else, excuse me. Me and Kendrick, we've been friends we've been best friends for almost 3 years now. College best friend ko siya. Nakilala ko siya sa aeronautic school na
Sa-
mahirap puntahan. Sa aeronautic school na mahirap puntahan somewhere in Pasay. Dun kami nagkakilala. First year classmates, first sem. And we've been classmates until nag-shift ako.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah.
1 year, then
Yeah.
nag-shift siya sa
Yeah.
Marine School.
No, it was an engineering school actually.
Engineering Marine School. Ganon.
Yeah, and then yeah, well, I don't want to talk about my life kasi sobrang
In the future episodes pa natin malalaman yan.
Yeah, bottom line is, mechanical engineering ako ngayon. I'm doing all right naman. And my buddy here is graduating his aeronautics course at an aeronautics school
Kahit
na mahirap puntahan
yun nyo,
sa Pasay.
magkaklase kami.
Oh,
First year pa rin siya.
yeah. Kasi nga, marami akong pinagdaanan sa buhay ko. Pero, future episodes na yun, not today.
Yeah, okay, okay. Kamusta ka naman?
Yeah. Ayos naman, tol. Online class. Pero, contrary to popular belief, I like online classes. Imagine waking up in the morning, nakatabi mo na yung classroom mo. It's convenient. You don't have to, there's no rush to take a shower, rush to eat, or rush to get ahead of traffic. It's pretty convenient. But I'm not,
Pumasok lang klase na di maligo.
yeah, I'm not disregarding the struggles of other students. It's just that it's working for me. I'm just airing my opinion. I'm not disregarding their struggles. It's working for me, and I my schedule is pretty loose, thanks to my school. Our schedule is pretty loose.
Actually guys, maganda nga yung schedule ni Ramon.
Yeah, I studied at engineering school na madaling puntahan sa Manila. Madali siya puntahan sa Manila.
Nalimutan ko yung sabihin ko.
Yun. Sa tatlong taon kami magkaibigan, kahit na nag-shift ako, kahit na nag-work ako, hindi kami nawalan ng chance na magkita at mag-usap.
Yes.
Nagkaroon ng mga dead times na, I don't know, I think I was just busy or you were busy. We were both busy with whatever we were doing at the time. So nag-work ako. Di ba nung nag-work ako, nagda-date pa tayo nun? After work. Di ba nag-choking tayo nun?
Second year pa ako nun.
Yeah. Nag-choking kami nun madalas after work. Nag-aantay ako sa Baclaran. Tapos nagkikita kami dun.
Kapag nakita niyo yung promotional ad namin,
Oo.
likod si Ramon sa camera, yun.
Oo. Yun. Ano kami nun? I was working, the second year siya. I was working at an airline. Secret na.
Sa Pasay.
Pero, sa may Pasay. No, actually, I'll just say it because I'm done anyway. I was working with PAL. PAL Express. Yeah. I'm done anyway. It's a good company. I enjoyed it there.
Sana
So, huh?
nakapagtrabaho na sa airline.
Oh, it was thanks to our friend. He referred me. Yeah, it's thanks to our friend.
Si KD.
Yeah, KD, shout out. Best friend namin yun. Actually, apat kami magkakaibigan. Ako, si Kendrick, si KD, tapos si Paolo. Si KD, kaibigan pa rin namin hanggang ngayon. Si Paolo, matagal siyang nawala. Pero nakita kami ulit nung January.
Yeah, January 4.
January 4, nag-reunion kami sa Makati. It was fun. Yun.
Pakita ko yung picture.
Sure. Show the picture.
Hinanda ko to eh.
Ito yung group talaga namin of friends.
Can you see it?
Yeah. So,
Zoom in ko lang guys.
yeah. Yung nakapula si Paolo. Tapos yung naka-cream with the nautical design, si KD.
KD Laurente.
Yeah, KD Lorente, tapos si Paolo. And then, there's the both of us. Yeah. I was there in January. This is this year. Pre-pandemic, bro. Pre-pandemic. Di ka na makita ng picture na ganyan. Look how we're not wearing masks and face shields. How social distancing wasn't a thing.
Damn.
And KD yung naka-cream, tapos si Paolo yung nakapula. Yan.
Daming tao pa niyan.
Wala pa nga, di pa nga uso social distancing yan, bro. So, yeah. Anyways, so through the years, we met 2017, classmates kami, first and second sem. 2018, di kami masyado nakita nun eh, because I was going through shit that year. Then, 2000, December 2018, nakita tayo, nag-intramuros tayo. Naglakad kami mula Vito Cruz papuntang Tayuman.
Oh, Vito Cruz. Tapos kung saan-saan kami pumunta, may mga,
Yeah, hindi kami nag-jeep talaga. Naglakad lang kami. Well, stopping by what? Robinsons and Intra?
oh, kasama natin si KD.
Yeah. Yeah, kasama namin si KD nun. Nagkasalubong lang tayo sa Robinsons, di ba? That was pretty cool, man. That's the last time, that's the first time in a long time na nag-hang out tayo since Phil's Cup.
True. Tapos ganun pa kalayo.
Oo, ganun pa kalayo. Sinulit talaga namin yun. Then sunod na yung nagde-date na kami ni Kendrick sa Chowking. Madalas Chowking.
Chowking somewhere din sa may Baclaran.
Yeah. We're so close. Na nagpunta siya. Well, my lola was sick at the hospital. I'm not gonna lie. He visited me at Manila Doctors. That was 2019, bro. After work mo yun.
Work ko ba yun?
Yeah, nag-work ka pa nun. Galing kang work. Galing kang Banawe.
Nag-work ako as...
What did you work as?
Talaga work dun. Parang ano,
What did you do?
I just encoded stuff
Yeah, same.
to the computer.
Same. But you got paid though. You got paid pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yun, yun ang nangyari nun. What else happened? I'm trying to recall the timeline of events na ano natin eh. 2019, we got real close.
Sure. Nakita ko yung picture nung naglakad tayo kung saan-saan.
Oh, sige.
So, yan. Ross
Yan, sa Ross Boulevard yan. Second year sila niyan, ako nagkatrabaho na ako niyan.
Yeah, second year.
Next photo. Dumi pa Ross Boulevard. Ayun sa ano. It's actually not Liwasang Bonifacio. It's called Bonifacio Shrine. Di pa siya malinis niyan. Ang pangit pa niya.
Ano yan?
Hindi pa. 2018 yan.
Weh?
Hindi pa siya malinis niyan.
Ay, oo. May bote pa dito.
Oo, diba?
Ayun.
Oo. Next photo.
May next photo pa ba?
Is there? I don't know. You set this up, bro. Ayun, yeah. Sa Binondo. I don't know. Muntik na kami ma-hold up niyan. Not gonna lie. Muntik na ma-snatch cellphone namin yan.
Oo. Kasi ano, kumukuha kami ng mga aesthetic pictures like this.
Yeah.
Ginawang DP ni Ramon.
Oo, tapos may dumaan na tricycle. It was so stupid. Tapos ang daming bata.
Para sa amin. Tapos,
Oo.
legit.
It was sobrang bobo natin and tol. So,
O si KD.
this first episode, we're just gonna share the relationship, friendship we had. Yeah, para familiar kayo with the host.
Yeah.
Yun.
Wait lang.
Damn, bro. 2 years ago, yan.
Di ba ano? Wala na. Nag-pandemic na.
Yeah.
Tapos nag-reconnect tayo nung June.
Yeah. Nung June lang kami nag-reconnect ni Kendrick. Because he went through some stuff. So I was there to, guide him through it. Yeah.
Which I really thank Ramon for. Kasi
Yeah.
siya lang lagi ko kausap kapag... Hindi naman lagi. Pero parang...
Halos mag-jowa nga tayo ngayon eh. Good morning, good night.
Yeah. Parang gano'n na nga kami lately. Parang good night. We update.
Yeah.
Nag-good night kami. Kulang na lang talaga matulog na lang kami sa pares sa kama.
Yeah, it's not gay though, not gay. You know, yeah, not gay though, not gay. We're just not gay.
Lang,
Period.
metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor lang. Not gay though. But yeah. So, why did we start this podcast?
Ano eh, ako ah, ako ah. Kaya ako in-offer na mag-podcast tayo. Kasi, may pinag-uusapan tayo minsan na parang sobrang useful na pwedeng gamitin ng ibang tao. And may pinag-uusapan tayong sobrang weird na pwedeng may matutunan ng ibang tao.
Pwede rin lang pagtawanan.
Kaya pwede nga pagtawanan, baka may ma-pick up silang knowledge.
Yeah, or a joke.
You'll never know kung ano
You'll never know what you'd get out of our podcast. So yeah, this is staying alive because day to day we're just trying to stay alive. Even if it's not pandemic, you know, we're just every day we're trying to stay alive, trying to find meaning in life every day.
So yun yung pinakaunang vision namin para sa podcast eh. So kunyari we're not philosophers pero
Yeah.
may deep understanding kami about something. Hindi rin namin masabi blatantly kung ano yun.
Yeah, we
try just for 15 to 30 minutes na pag-usapan. Kaya nga parang we have talks na about an hour or 2 hours long. Ganun lang.
Yeah. So, yeah. And how do I say this? This is just our hobby, you know, reading and understanding philosophical texts was a hobby of ours that we just wanted to share.
Yeah.
We just wanted like a podcast talk show like discussion about our hobby. Because this is a pretty intense hobby. Yeah.
Amateurs lang pala kami ha.
Yeah. You shouldn't, yeah. Most of it is just common knowledge that we just, most of what we share is just common knowledge. Totoo lang.
Kasi karamihan ng philosophy na alam ko, galing lang sa YouTube. I didn't read any texts like you just do. So
yeah, I read like 3-4 books, and I watched YouTube videos about it.
Sana all.
3 or 4 books. You should read it, dude. I read Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, Letters to a Young Poet, by Rainier Maria Rilke. I tried Nietzsche, but it was too deep. I don't know if The Art of War counts, but I read Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, the Chinese philosopher, The Art of War.
Kahit half Chinese ako, di ko pa nabasa yun.
It's okay. I mean, it's hard to find practical use of it because most of it's just wartime knowledge. But I guess if you're in that situation, where you're just, how do I say this? Where you're really fighting a battle, whatever battle, it doesn't have to be a physical battle like war. It could be business or politics. Then it becomes pretty deep. But me personally, I'm not engaged in politics, nor am I competing against the business. But it's still a good book, pick a few things up.
May friend ako nung high school. Like, sobrang bookworm niya. Like, he can just read anything. Like, from economics, business.
Yeah.
Basta ang well-versed niya sa ganun. And parang gusto ko lang siyang gayahin, pero di ko nagawa. Kasi I hate reading.
Actually, reading is good. I'm reading a book right now called by Ken Casey, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's a dark, not that dark. I mean, there are some scenes that I just read because this is the first time, my first time reading a book of this sort. It's a good book. It's a good book. May mga scenes na medyo grotesque, but you know,
Ito, may book ako.
can't blame it.
Ayan. May book ako. For
Which album? For people?
album.
Yeah.
Hiram ko to sa kaibigan ko nung high school. Hindi ko pa nababalik. So, pag nakita kita, ibabalik ko to.
You should read it first. And you told me you had Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, may Fahrenheit 451 ako.
It's a pretty good book.
Namin siya nung high school. Na parang
Yeah.
modern day dystopia.
Yeah. Those are, I like dystopian novels. I don't know. It has something to it that attracts me. Like reimagining the world that way. I
Ano?
like 1984 by George Orwell. Hoy, June Andrade, pakibalik please. Ang tagal na.
Yung 1984, minention yun sa Family Guy. Alam mo yung Family Guy?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm familiar with Family Guy. Actually, 1984, Big Brother, Pinoy Big Brother, the Big Brother series is inspired by 1984.
Tungkol saan ba yung 1984?
Huh?
Tungkol saan ba yung 1984?
It's a dystopian novel by George Orwell wherein it's hard to explain, really. It has to, we have to have a separate episode for it. But the gist of it is like the world is divided into parts where he lives in the UK, which was airstrip number 1. Winston's the name of the character. And I don't know. I don't want to spoil it too. I don't want to spoil it, man. But it's
Sige, wag mo na.
yeah, it's
Alam ko
you should read it.
yung Letters to the Poet ba yun?
Yeah, that's a good book by Rainier Maria Rilke.
Okay. So, si Ramon, may sinend sa akin na parang chapter.
Yeah. I don't know which chapter. I forgot na. It's on my bookshelf.
At the time. Tapos, yung sinend niya sa akin, I think it was, anong oras ng gabi na yun? 11 or 12 na ata. Sinend mo yun? Or like
Yeah.
10. Eh, medyo antok na ako nun. Sabi ko, bukas ko na lang basahin. Sabi niya, hindi, basahin mo ngayon. Basahin mo ngayon. Pinabasa niya sa akin yung isang chapter na yun. I think mga 10 to 11 pages. Hindi ko naintindihan. Ang lalim ng English. Ang lalim ng English. Pero, trinay ko siyang ulit basahin. And ang ganda nung passage na yun. Ang ganda. It's about isolation. Sa panahon, hindi naman sa panahon ngayon pero in general, where you can use it ngayon. Kasi, you're watching this at your home. Lahat tayong karamihan sa bahay. Working at home, studying at home, just staying at home. Diba? So, yung isolation na sinasabi dun, na parang, pag may pinagdadaanan kang hardships, tama ba, Ramon?
Yeah.
Pag may pinagdadaanan kang hardships and parang marami kang na-realize sa buhay mo, as Ramon said to me, na kapag nararamdaman mo yon, tapos mag-isa ka lang, embrace the loneliness.
Yeah.
Talaga lagi niya sinasabi sa akin. Embrace the loneliness.
Because only you could, well, you know yourself more than other people. So
Tama.
it's best to be alone. Well, it caught me off then. Kasi the cliche advice would be, oh, talk to me lang, approach us pag may problema ka. But then here you have someone telling you, try being alone. Then you'll realize, yeah, if I'm alone, you realize more things na hindi mo ma-realize with other people because you know yourself more. So your true character comes out when you're alone. Real memories, real visions, and real thoughts come out when you're alone. The central topic of Letters to a Young Poet was isolation and loneliness. It's pretty deep if you read it, and it took me a while to understand it. But the central topic of the book was isolation. It's from the point of view of an artist where he's trying to find his muse and he finds it in isolation. So you apply it to your own self development. You do really can find inspiration when you're alone.
True.
Just my 2 cents. It's my 2 cents, man.
I agree with Ramon.
Yeah.
Na, kasi para ano after ko nabasa yun, trinay ko i-apply sa sarili ko.
Yeah.
Which hindi rin masyado nangyari.
Mm-hmm.
Social media is such so addicting.
Yeah, it is.
Hindi ko siya masyado nagawa.
It's harder to do now kasi so alam mo yung parang just a tap of a button nandiyan na agad yung social media.
Yun nga.
It's harder to do now than 200 years ago when it was written.
Ang toxic ng social media ngayon, pre.
Sobra tol. Ang daming issue ngayon. Like yung babae, yung that the chick that they thought was cute because she killed her mom.
Sweet but psycho.
Yeah, it's revolting.
Nabasa ko yun. Parang,
It rubs me the wrong way. How people can glorify such a murderer just because she's cute.
di kasi, issue to pero ayoko kasi pag-usapan. Pero,
Yeah.
let's stick with the facts.
Yeah.
She stabbed her mother 70, yung isang rumor 70, 79,
Yeah.
isang rumor 151. Dahil sa childhood niya, parang pinagpasa-pasa lang ata siya.
Yeah.
Tama ba ako?
Yeah.
Ngayon ko lang din nabasa yun eh. I never heard of the case. Pero ngayon ko lang siya nabasa. Tapos, after that, parang nag-develop siya ng mental illness. Which,
Yeah, schizophrenia.
ay wait.
Yeah.
Damn.
To be frank, I don't degrade. I mean, I have sympathy for her. I just don't have sympathy for those who find her cute because of what she did. No, because of her face. I don't have sympathy for those. Parang galit ako sa kanila.
Di kasi nga, may
Schizophrenia.
may schizophrenia. May
Schizophrenic siya.
the
Just don't say it, man. I understand your effort. Just don't say it.
may ganun siyang mental illness. Eh di ba
Yeah.
alanganin yung emotions mo kapag may ganun kang mental illness.
Yeah.
So hindi siya stable na tao.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya parang pag nakikita niyo dun sa court na nagsasmile siya, it's not her. She can't control that. So,
Yeah. Speaking of mental health, how do you feel about white sand in Manila Bay? Because everybody's saying, I mean, the palace just said that para sa mental health natin yun. So, anong opinion mo lang? I'll share mine, you share yours.
ako na taga Manila.
Oh.
From my perspective,
Yeah.
I don't really know, man. Like, anong meron sa gobyerno natin na para masyal ngayon?
Oh.
Sa tingin mo, may pwedeng mamasyal ngayon?
Yeah, that's my point. I don't know, man.
Tapos linagyan pa nila ng buhangin?
Oh. I don't know, man. It's just Ewan ko ba? Nakakalito din sila.
Alam naman natin na nagde-decline yung tourism ng bansa
Tourism.
of COVID. Tapos they still push through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't care lang na ano, may allotted na money,
Mm-hmm.
pero parang ginawa nilang malaking issue.
Yeah,
For me, wala akong pake dun sa pera.
yeah.
Alam kung saan ang galing, hindi ko alam, wala
Well,
akong
from us,
galing sa atin.
technically. Yeah, from us.
Wala akong pake dun. Pero
Yeah,
hindi ko alam ba't ginagawang malaking issue ng mga tao. Kasi, di ako DDS or something.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Pero parang,
I guess it's kaya siya naging issue because it's inappropriate in a time of pandemic because the money could have been put elsewhere other than just sand.
oo nga.
Yeah, and the ecosystem balance, which I don't know. I'm not I'm not well inclined with that topic. Pero kaya siya naging issue talaga dahil nga sa pera na pwede sana magamit sa iba. Which ako rin naman, parang pwede naman talaga magamit sa iba. Pwede siyang sa students for their online class, pwede siya sa health workers, pwede rin siya sa many uses. Pero napunta sa send. It's there. What can we do about it? Andun na eh.
Yun nga. Yun yung sinasabi ko. Kung allotted na nga yung pera para sa sand, or
Yeah,
construction, rehabilitation,
yeah,
wala na tayong magagawa.
yeah. We could just get mad. But at the end of the day, it's there.
Wala na tayong magagawa.
At the end of the day, it's there. And
Ayos.
I'm just one guy, man. And that's a lot of people. It's the government pushing for it. Just my opinion.
How about yung ano?
Wait. Speaking of 1984, how do you feel about the third telco player? Yung Dito Telecommunity.
Ano?
Yung Dito Telecommunications.
Hindi ko alam yun.
Kasi diba, ang Wi-Fi, internet infrastructure ng bansa at the moment is just PLDT and Globe.
Oo.
So, they decided na dagdagan nila ng isa, yung Dito Telecommunications. How do you feel about that? There's an issue. It's 40% owned by the Chinese government. Not gonna lie.
Ako ayoko makita.
40% owned.
Okay.
Because China is known for their state surveillance. Like 1984. They act like they know what you're doing. They
Oh.
know where you are.
Yun yung ano, di ba? Yung parang may globe, yung
Yeah.
yung logo.
Yeah.
Pero they offer fast internet speeds, di ba?
Yeah.
Depende na lang sa competition kung saan sila pupunta.
I just hope PLDT and Globe will step up para people will stay loyal with them.
Pero, di ba, like, exposed na talaga tayo when we use the internet?
Yeah. Ako personally, you have a point there. Exposed na talaga tayo. Ako lang parang ayoko nang mas ma-expose pa. Parang hubad na nga ako, huhubad pa. Gets mo ba?
Gets. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Parang hubad na nga ako, huhubaran pa.
Wala akong masyadong comment kasi
Yeah.
hindi ko pa na-research masyado.
Yeah, yun lang. Just relating it to our earlier topic of 1984. Since yun nga. Well, yeah, the Philippines is slowly becoming a really, really toxic country. The cancel Korea,
Dito swerte kayo.
then this girl. I don't know, man.
Filipino
I don't know. Huh?
Filipino pa si yung Sweet But Psycho?
No. She's American.
Okay. Kasi
Yeah, she's American.
ito, Guzman.
Yeah, she could be Hispanic.
Oo nga, pwede.
Yeah. Kasi sa I don't know why Filipinos are so attracted to her. It's so dumb, man. It's so dumb.
Kaya nagulat ako nag-trending siya. Tapos nung nag-research ako ulit, it's so dark.
It's too dark. Heavy case of murder. Hope she gets straightened out in prison.
Alam mo, speaking about murder,
Yeah.
one night, okay lang magkwento ako, pre.
Sure.
Actually, we were filming, 12:45 a.m. na.
Mm-hmm. Sige,
So,
kwento ka lang.
one time, pauwi ako ng bahay. So, kababa ko lang ng LRT. Hindi ako nag-jeep. So, I decided to walk. Wala lang, para muni-muni lang na lang. Then, may nadaanan ako. Kaibigan ko sa work. Kinausap ako. Tapos sabi niya parang may nabaril daw dun sa corner. Sa dadaanan ko. So sabi ko, wow. Parang first time ko lang makakita ng nakalatay na katawan. Like,
It hits you different.
alam ko taga Manila ako,
Yeah.
pero
Nagatondo ka pa.
sa gabi na yun.
Hindi ka naka?
I never saw a dead body after na nabaril or pinatay siya or something. Like, katawan niya nandoon.
Mm-hmm.
Nakita ka na ba na after death lang?
My lolo.
Hindi, a few minutes. Like, Manila, like, pinatay talaga siya as in on the spot.
Accidents, car accidents, pero that was like, I don't know how long the body was there.
May nakita rin akong car accident, pre. Buti walang nangyari sa kanya. Yung paa niya.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gets ko.
Actually, pinicturean ko yun. Nasa jeep ako.
You don't have to share it.
Pero pinicturean ko yun kasi
It's alam mo, nag-Red Cross ako, diba? Pero alam mo, sa tuwing may nagpipicture nung ayoko. Tsaka parang ang rude.
ako, na, so that was my mom, guys.
So,
Anyways.
yeah.
Ano ba yun? Yung naglalakad ako pa uwi, di ba? I took a video nung mga taong nakapaligid. Pero di ko alam nasa na yung video na yun. Baka nandito sa PC. Pero di kita yung katawan. Like, kami nakapaligid talaga. So, covered yung tao. Then, nung lumagpas ako sa kanila, may isang malaking gap. Nakitang-kita ko yung tao. And nakita ko na lang, may nakahiga. Nakatakip yung mukha niya ng newspaper na may dalawang kandila. Lit. Tapos flowing blood. To be honest, first time ko lang naranasan yun.
That's dark. It's deep, man. Di ka naman na-scar.
Actually, hindi. Nagulat din ako sa sarili ko. Na hindi ako na-scar.
Yeah, kasi iba ang tama pag nakakakita ka ng patay eh. Yung talaga, yung gruesome death yung gruesome death.
Prefer?
Yeah?
I'd be scarred. Kasi sa ulo eh.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Really realized din.
Yeah,
Maybe,
that's life.
ano, sa isang iglap pwede lang mawala ang buhay mo.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that na things we take for granted. Like when you showed the picture ng pre-pandemic pa, na nakikita-kita pa tayo, don't you just take those for granted na parang dati araw-araw tayo nakikita, tas ngayon wala na, di ba? There are things we really do take for granted. And I guess that's the central topic of our podcast. Together, let's try to make life worth living. Diba? I mean, listen to us, enjoy us. This was just a random discussion tonight, pero we got through topics. It was a productive episode.
Yeah,
We just
I think.
let's just make life worth living each day.
Small things.
The small things, the big things, things you don't even realize, things that are yet to come, and things that have happened. Something there every day. There's just something that makes life a little better. Kahit sobrang liit lang niya. Kahit sobrang dami mong problema. There's that little thing that still makes life worth living. It could be books. We talked about books. I don't know. I live for books.
Hindi ko nga alam
Could be
paano tayo napunta doon eh.
yeah. But it's pretty cool.
Yun nga, may natutunan din naman ako.
Yeah.
And sana may natutunan kayo doon sa sinabi ko.
Yeah. So yeah. And that was our first episode, folks. We'll tune in for more. I'm busy. I'm busy right now with school, and sana we'll try to make some time. Maybe we'll post another podcast within the month. Second episode namin. We'll post kami within the month. Sorry kung medyo ano pa ngayon lahat. We're still trying to get things straightened out. Yeah, it's a work in progress each day. We'll try to get back even better second episode.
Yeah, we'll progress naman sana.
Yeah. No, not sana. We gotta make it happen, dude. Not just sana.
We made it happen na nga eh. So,
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it better.
pataas lang ng pataas, pre.
Yeah. So yeah, this has been the first episode of the Staying Alive podcast. We'll see you,
Your host.
your host, Ramon and Kendrick. We'll see you very soon, as in really soon. Got you guys.
Bye-bye.
Good night.